All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings in the Lord's, to the Lord's elect. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson is going to be based off of Proverbs 6, the chapter that you see on the screen now. But more overly, I'm gonna title this lesson "Don't Be Slothful in Business," and that's applying first and foremost to the truth. Okay, the truth is our first business, is our first love. The main thing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is keeping us alive for, like the elder apostle Gabar did a lesson. The only reason that we're really alive is to do the work, right? To glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua and do the work. But hey, we're here to do the work, okay? But also we have to have a healthy balance and maintain our so-called lives in this truth. Now, what I mean by so-called lives, brothers have families. Brothers might have, and even if you don't have a family, brothers should at least be working, trying to, not make some of themselves, but make some money, so you don't have to depend on anyone, man. All right, because the scriptures talk about the life of a sluggard and the life of a beggar and a sluggard, man. Okay, you don't want to live the life of a beggar, asking brothers for handouts, asking your family in the world for handouts. And take it from me, hey, I was once in that predicament, and especially when you're in this truth. Hey, you don't want to go to your so-called family in the world, because they're going to use that against you. They're going to be like, oh, well, look, whatever you believe in, you can't even provide for yourself. You're a bum. You don't want to make the ministry look bad. How about Shem Yahushua wants us to work and wants us to have a job, wants us to make these little coins, make some money to provide for our sustenance, man. That's part of the daily bread, And if brothers don't have to work, hey, that's cool. You don't have to work, but hey, for the most of us, for the majority of us, we have to work. Money just doesn't fall off trees, man. But like I said, brothers have different situations. If the Lord blessed you where you don't have to work, but you're still getting money to provide, for yourself, or if you have a family, hey, that's all cool. But like I said, that's not an everyday case. But let's go right into the scriptures. This is Proverbs chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 4. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. And the ant, when you look at the ways of an ant, ants are always moving, always working. They're always busy. You don't see an ant sleeping. You don't catch an ant relaxing. They're always on the move, and we should be the same way, especially us able-bodied brothers that's fairly young. Of course, we're getting pumped with foreign objects. You know what I'm saying? There's chemicals in pretty much everything that we eat, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua is watching over us, so we need to just keep pushing, man, and do the herbs, exercise when we can, keep ourselves healthy as possible, but not to go too far off subject, just to be able to, be able-bodied, do this work, man. And the apostles that always talk about doing the work if you're a young man, and being fervent in the work if you're a young man, Verse 7, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, okay, and we have guides, we have overseers and rulers, man, but these ants, they don't have the guide, overseer, or rulers, man, and they still do what they need to do. How much more us when we have the elders and apostles? All right, we got our older brothers, that's in the truth, the brothers that are older, that are put in leadership positions, whether they might not be an elder yet, but a brother that's in a certain position to push us, man. All right, we got all that. Okay. Provided her meat in the summer, and gathered her food in the harvest. So that's symbolic of work, gathering harvest, getting your meat. You know what I'm saying? And like Yahushua said, he said his meat was to do the will of the Father. Okay, and that's our meat as well. But we still have to provide, and we still have to do what we have to do on. And like the elder apostle Tahar always talks about, he champions the app-based jobs. Okay, you could have an app-based job where you can work when you want, and you don't really have to, punch a clock. And that's a good thing for brothers to do if you can. Like me myself, I can't I can't do certain jobs like Uber and ride share and stuff like that because and Lyft. I can't do things like that because for personal reasons. My just let's just say my driving record hasn't been the best, and that do I can't do those jobs, and I tried applying to them, but I can't do those jobs, and that's just my walk in this truth, and it's okay, man. But the Lord still provides me with a decent way to make money to provide for myself and the family. Not only me and myself, but if you have a camp, it's always good to pay your tithes. You got to pay tithes, man. Pay your tithes. Pay whatever, if you have a camp fund or a camp bank, because brothers get into hard times. Brothers can get into hard times, man. So you gotta be able to help brothers out if you can, because we all we got, man. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. So there you go. When if you sleeping all day, all right, this is symbolic also of not doing his work, but physically, if you sleeping all day and you're not you're not going to work, you paying $2K, you living under your mom's crib, under your parents' roof and everything like that, not doing nothing for yourself, man. Hey, that's not reflective of a man that's in the truth, man. All right. And that's to younger brothers, because when I first came in, I was expecting, okay, the Lord's gonna come back tomorrow. I ain't got to get no job, but hey, you'll see, hey, the days go by, the months go by, you like, what, I need to at least, try to do something for myself, because when you got to make this work. I mean, this walk in the truth as easy as possible, man. All right, you don't want to be a beggar, man. But just another point that I made about our meat being, this is what Yahushua said. He said his meat is to do the will of the Father. He was a carpenter, but he didn't. He put that down to do the work, and that was the most important thing, man. All right, but it's lucky. This is the book of John, Saint John, chapter 4 and verse 34. Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta do this work first and foremost, man. All right, but hey, we do have to still provide for ourselves and our families. All right, but we can't let the work, we can't let that work overshadow the work that we supposed to be doing for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. 1 Timothy 3 and 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High? That's right. So if you don't have your household in order, if you, are not doing what you have to do to maintain at least a decent car, if you're staying somewhere, no matter if it's a 1-bedroom or nothing, as long as you have your own, so you don't have to depend on anybody, and brothers have different circumstances, but hey, man, if you pray to the Lord, he'll provide that daily bread for you, man. Okay, he doesn't want us down and out like that. Of course, we're all poor, because when you're poor, you're basically one paycheck from not being able to pay your bills and everything like that. So basically, all of us are poor. All right, I'm not saying be rich. It says give me not riches. All right, neither poverty. It says give me not riches, neither poverty. Okay, let me get that. Hold on. Let's see. Give me not riches. So yeah, our daily bread. We're not supposed to be out here trying to get rich over here in this society, because hey, you got to do crazy things to get rich in this society. All right, like the elder apostle Kabar was going into. Salakia, hold on. All right, this is one of my favorite scriptures right here. Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. So there you go. You don't want to be you don't want to be rich as of these world standards. Okay, because hey, we're rich in the spirit. Okay. Hey, the Lord said thou art rich. Okay, but and also the ones that have this money on this side, they think they're rich, but they're really poor. Okay, because they don't have the spirit. It says that we're supposed to lay up for ourselves treasures in heaven, not treasures on this earth, because everything that we know is going to get burnt up. Everything that we see is going to get burnt up. This currency is going to crash, and they're trying to bring in a digital dollar, man. So hey, and we know what comes with that, the karagma. So hey, and pretty much, man, our currency is going to be faith. How much we believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that's going to be our currency, man. That's what's going to get us through. All right. Proverbs 38, once again, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. And since I brought that up, let me go to the book of Revelation, chapter 3. It says, knoweth that, I think this is it. Revelation 3:17, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have no need of nothing. Knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked? Okay, so there you go. If you are rich of these world standards, man, 9 times out of 10, you had to do something to, as of this world standards, man, because we know that Satan rules this world. How do we know that? That instance when Yahushua was in the desert after he was fasting there 40 days after he had hungered. All right, Satan came to him in his weakest point and said, bow to me, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in one instance, man. All right, so that's how you know who controls the riches of this world. And that's how the Bowers get their riches. Okay, they pray to Satan, man, to get their riches, man. And the Bower is Rothschilds. Okay, and the word Bower means beggar or peasant, but they changed their name to Rothschild, which is red child. So hey, it's the reason why they were called Bowers, man. Okay, but not to go further off the point. So yeah, man, our riches are of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the spirit, not of these worldly standards, man. Let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 10. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. So, of course, this is talking about the spiritual connotation of the work first and foremost. But also, if you don't work, you don't eat, man. And like I said, you don't want to live the life of a Bower. Bower. The life of a beggar. All right, because you know what I'm saying, and then that looks bad on the ministry, man. All right, that looks really bad on the ministry because, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai covers all bases with us being men in this truth, man. All right, 1 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use the world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So there you go. We supposed to use this world, not abuse this world. Okay, and the brother Zahab, his channel is Spirit Wind Judah. He did a beautiful lesson on upgrading ourselves. And first and foremost, I don't want the message to get misconstrued and to think that I'm saying that be worldly and stuff like that. But it's a balance to the truth. It's not a bad thing to have an alright job as long as you're doing the work. Shit, I'm at work right now. Okay, but I found time. I snuck away, and this is on my spirit to do. So this is what I'm doing, man. All right, so you just gotta through the spirit just find your own way, man. Now I'm about to go to the book of Sirach because I talk about the life of a beggar. Sirach 40. There you go. Sirach 40 and 28. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 26. Riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them all. There is no want in the fear of the Lord, and it needeth not to seek help. The fear of the Lord is a fruitful garden, and covereth him above all glory. My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better is it to die than to beg. So you don't want to live a beggar's life, man. Okay, trust me. You know what I'm saying. I've been there, man. You don't want to live a beggar's life. You pray to how about Shem Yahushua, and prayer does not work without the action behind it. First off, you have to have the faith that you're going to get whatever you're praying for. Then you have to get up off your ass and do what you need to do through the Spirit, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will guide you what you need to do. All right, to do what to somewhat earn or to get what you prayed for, man. All right. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, for he polluteth himself with other men's meat. But a wise man, well nurtured, will beware thereof. There you go. So a wise man is gonna be aware of not living a beggar's life and not depending on another man's table. You don't want to depend on another man to provide for you, because in order for that man to be able to provide for you, he has to be doing something to provide for himself. Okay, so hey, everybody should do their own work. Do you know what I'm saying? Make your own money so that you can. And like I said, man, brothers will fall on hard times. I know that, and I've been there. So hey, and I ain't saying I'm the richest. I'm rich or nothing like that. All right, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, man, and balance out the truth and put the truth first and foremost. 30, begging is sweet in the mouth of the shameless, but in his belly there shall burn a fire. That's right. So there you go. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry because Sirach 18 and 33. Be not made a beggar by banqueting upon borrowing, when thou hast nothing in thy purse, for thou shalt lie and wait for thy own life and be taught none. So there you go. Can't be a beggar, man, and sitting around and allowing it to happen. Sitting around not having a job, not looking for a job, and then when the poverty actually hits, then there you go. Okay? And then you're going to be talked on. People are going to talk about you like, oh, that brother always asking for money, or he's doing this or doing that. All right? You don't want to be that, man. Okay? Sirach 5 and 7, and I ain't want to make this too long. Make no tarry in the turn for the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. So there you go. And like I said, this is just to prove the point that I'm not talking about putting your all into getting rich on this side. All right, because our treasures lie in the heavens. Okay, but you got to do what you got to do, man, on this side, man. Like I read earlier, as using the world, not abusing the world. All right, Paul is a very wise man. He had a very heavy portion of the Spirit. So a lot of things that he said, were opinion, but they were through the Spirit. Okay. This is the last one. This is the book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse 7. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you, for him have Yahweh the Father sealed. So there you go, and that's to end it, because in Proverbs 6, I talked about that meat. It's a spiritual connotation and a physical connotation. The meat on the spiritual side represents the fruits of this labor of the Spirit, but the physical meat represents what? Money, all right, and things that you need to do to provide for you, not only yourself, but your family, man. So there you go, giving our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.